Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I thought I would do I guess my favorites video and a couple of little things I wanted to share with you in there. Let's see, when I was thinking of my favorites, I've just gotten so much new stuff lately that I'm just so happy with, that there was a lot of different lip glosses and different eyeshadows and stuff like that I like. So I tried to just pick right around 10 things that if you went out and got today, I think that you would really like and enjoy. So I'll start off with fragrance, and you've seen these before, but these are just two that I reach for constantly. It's the Leslie Blodgett Perfume Diaries in Santa Barbara, and you can see how much I've used of that, which is a lot for me. And then my Bond number 9, the Lexington Avenue. Now I've gotten my new Bond number 9s, and I have just love those so much, and a couple of you have asked me questions about these, and I might do a separate video on the Bond number 9 fragrances and kind of try to describe those for you in case you want to try one, because I just wholeheartedly recommend them. Today when I put this sweater on, I'm sure you guys do like I do. If I just wear a sweater for a couple hours and there's nothing on it, then I'll fold it back up and wear it again. So when I put this sweater on, I smelled this when I put it on, and it was just like heaven. So that's what I put on today. So I know you would like those. Favorite hairspray, and I've told you guys this before, but I just really like this Sebastian Shaper Zero Gravity. It's very dry, and if you have a specific style that you're trying to keep, it probably wouldn't be a good one, but this is one that's just good for, you know, me. I usually never have any certain style, and I even will spray when I have my hair up in hot rollers, I'll spray it just to get, and it doesn't get, you know, tacky or gummy feeling, and that's really good with the hot rollers. So love that. This has been my lip savior, and you can see that I'm almost out of it, and it is the Clinique Medical Dry Spot Balm Ultra Hydrating Formula Skin Protectant. And I think it's meant for like after peels and stuff like that, when you may have just really dry spots, and even I hate to say wounds, but you know what I mean, open places where you've had the peel. And that's what makes it medical. And what it is it's just it's very similar to the I always want to call that Aveeno. What is that called? Aquaphor. That's what it's called, Aquaphor. I always want to call it Aveeno for some reason. So I've been using just the heck out of my Aquaphor too, but I have just really enjoyed this and used it all up. I plan on getting another one. I have some good news for you, and her name is Miss D405 that told me this wonderful news. You guys know I love the paint pot, the girl-friendly paint pot. I used it today. I use it just all the time. It doesn't have to be with pink over it. For some reason, it's almost like just a pinky skin tone color. It's not shimmery at all, and it just gives me that dimension that I want, so that any shadow I put over it, even if it's really too light to be a crease color or anything like that, then I still have that dimension that I want. And she wrote me yesterday and said that this was available on All Cosmetics Wholesale, and I will put the link down below, and I believe it's $30 though, which is more than you would pay for it at MAC when it came out, or at the CCO of course, but I really think it's worth it. You know, I mean, I hate for you to spend $30 and not like it, but I really do think it's worth it. So if you want to try that, it is available there. And thank you, Miss D405. She said I could share that with you, and she was kind enough to tell me about it in case I wanted some backups. Lise Watier Satellite Bronzer. This is just a wonderful bronzer and tool for when you want to get some dimension to your face, but you don't necessarily want to use a tan brown type color. And the one I have is called Soleil Doux, or I'm not sure how you pronounce that. It's the Soleil Deux, because I know there's several different shades in this, and I tell you, I wouldn't mind having, Bridget's over there, I have to watch her in case she's going in her toy basket. She got out her bone. But it is just wonderful. And if you can see that two of those shades they almost have they're almost like a taupey color. And that's what I like about it. And then you have the tan in the middle, and then you have like almost a highlight color. And of course I swirl them all together. But I just love it when I want to create some dimension in my face, but I don't necessarily want to look suntan. So love that. Going along with the Lise Watier is the Lise Watier Metamorphics. I've had this for a while and used it a lot, and I still have so much left. I use this in conjunction with this, which is another one of my just favorites. It's that Sigma SS209. I'm not sure what it would be called now, but maybe I can get a link for you down below. I'll see. But this with this and this. And this is my new Chanel Cake liner, and you can see that one side is like a flat black and one side is a sparkly black, and I usually mix a little bit of the two. But what I usually do is just put a drop of the Metamorphics on my countertop in the bathroom. I dip this brush in it, and then I usually tap it off a little bit like on my washcloth, and then I use my liner, and it's just wonderful. It doesn't transfer, doesn't wear off. It's just so easy, and I think that's why I've started doing my little winged liner so much more. It's just because it's easy. And I've tried just all kinds of brushes, including my new Chanel brush, and I just always come back to this. And so when I do my tutorial on that, which I promise I'm going to do, I'll show you why. So these three are in my favorites, because every time I even think about using another liner or another brush, I always want to still go back to this one. And my last favorite is this little brush. It's the Sue Devitt Lash Line brush, and a couple of you said it was similar to the MAC 231 maybe, and I'm pretty sure I have that. I'll have to compare it. I just thought about it when I picked it up. But it's just a great brush. Like today, I just, got a little bit of the Metier is the way you pronounce that, Corinthian, and I put just a little bit on the outer corners of my crease, and it was just perfect. I didn't have to worry about blending it out a bunch or anything. It just goes on perfect. Which brings me to another. I'm going to do a separate video on that brand, the Metier de Beauté or whatever it is. Those kaleidoscopes and my shadows, and then I've got on one of the glosses today. They are just so nice, and they are expensive, but not. I don't think they're any more expensive than you would pay for like Chanel or Dior or anything. They're not just out of this world or anything. The lipsticks are just, just so wonderful. They're so much better than Chanel. They're so much better than YSL. I really recommend them, and they're like $31, which is just right up there with Garland and all those other brands. So I am going to do a separate video on that because I just feel that passionate about it. So that's my last favorite. Another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick is, I get all different kinds of magazines all the time, and I've kind of just gotten burnt out lately. I was just reading the same things over and over again, but this magazine just got my attention the other day. For one thing, I love that color scheme. The khaki and the orange probably got my attention, and then this is Molly Sims. One thing that really got my attention, besides, the fact that she's so pretty, and you guys won't be able to see it on here, but it was just so refreshing to see a few wrinkles on her face, like right here by her eyes and everything, and just to see how beautiful she still is. And it's just, so many magazines, you look at them and they don't even, half the time you can't even hardly recognize the person, especially if it's a person, right around 40. I think she's like 38 or something like that. And you see Bridget, she just got up like at 11, so she's feeling really good now. But anyway, it's got a lot of good articles in it, and one thing that irritated me, and I know you guys have probably experienced this too, but I just loved her lip color. You won't be able to see it, but it's like a real sheer pink lip color. So a lot of the reasons I'll get magazines sometimes is just to see what they're wearing, and in case I want to go get it. So I got it, just picked it up in the grocery store real quick on the way out, and of course it says that she had a Dior makeup artist, but if you want to achieve this look, and it lists a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other, I can't even remember what brand it was, and that that's not what they used. So that was just disappointing, but it was just so delightful to see. I just think she looks so pretty, and I just thought it was kind of refreshing to see a real face on a magazine, and it's really good. So I think that is it. Tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday, I hope to be doing my February contest announcement. February is just a great month to me. It starts out, you know, my brother was born in February, and I have my anniversaries in February. Valentine's is one of my all-time favorite holidays, and February is 2 years that I have been here on YouTube, and I never in a million years would have thought I'd still be here. I just, you know, did it just on a whim one night, you know, not even planning. I didn't even, the day I started, I didn't even, you know, plan on starting that day. And I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. And I just thank you guys so much, every single one of you, for your comments and your support and even your criticism. Subscribers lately, and I want to thank you. And I'm going to do a quick, non-eventful outfit of the day, and I'll be right back. I have on a sweater. I got it at Limited a couple years ago. A tank top and belt from American Eagle. My jeans are from American Eagle. They're the sexy, not sexy, they are the slim boot. I was getting my Victoria's Secret stuff mixed up with my jeans. And then the shoes I have on are, let's see, I'll show them to you. They are the Kenneth Cole, and they're like little boot type shoes. And they're not the most comfortable, so I don't wear them a whole lot. For accessories, I have on these earrings that I got the other day. They are so big. I wish they were just a little bit smaller, but I do really like them. And I got these at Dillard's. I have on, I do have on, one of my comments in my last video was that they thought the confetti would look good with the Katy Perry Teenage Dream over it, so that's what I did. So this is Orly confetti with Teenage Dream, about 2 coats over it. Brooke and I painted our nails yesterday. And my Michael Kors watch. This necklace is just one I've had since I was a child, and I just haven't taken it off. I've enjoyed wearing it. And I'm wearing the Lexington Avenue fragrance, and I guess that's it. I'm going to run some errands and probably have to go to the grocery store, all that good Monday type stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.